Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to another London session where I trade Euro USD mainly. So let's get started by analyzing the chart. Before I do my technical analysis, let me head over to the Forex Factory. So we don't have a high impact news for today. Today is Tuesday. So that's just that for the news. Nothing important. So, okay, let's begin. Today is Tuesday, and let's analyze from the weekly chart first. Because as we can see, we have a previous weekly low that got taken out, going down to the daily. It's also a previous daily low. So going down to the H4, as we can see that after we took out this H4 sell-side liquidity or the previous weekly or daily low, H4 pushed to the upside, creating a market structure shift. And also yesterday that I mentioned yesterday about this H4 buy-side imbalance to watch out for, because this H4 buy-side imbalance overlaps with an H4 sell-side imbalance that got invalidated, and it worked out. It worked out really well. And now, and also this H4 buy side liquidity that lies in the premium of the this daily bearish structure, this one, has also gets rich at this point. Before I analyze the potential trade setup from yesterday, let me go over for today's bias, because today I have a daily bullish bias from yesterday. So technically I'm bullish for today. So going down to the H4 chart, so we can see that yesterday created an H4 buy side imbalance that got respected earlier in the morning, and price already broke out of this H4 structure level. So going down to the H1s, we can see that the H1 formed a bullish swing after reacting to this H4 buy side imbalance. Let me go over real quick to the daily, because I noticed as well that we have a daily sell side imbalance right here that also got disrespected immediately after price sweeping this previous daily low. And if I stretch this out a bit to the right, so we can see price tap into that and moves away quickly. So that's just another confluence. But as we can see that this happened, this move happened before the London session, or my during Asia. So didn't get any any entry or execution around this time. And so we can see, unfortunately, price already did its thing, and price is making bullish H1 FEGs here as well, but the price already did its thing. I'm also not going to take this for further continuation to the upside, something like that, because it's already pretty extended. If I set this here, so we can see we already reached. If I use these, what's this deviation, we also already reached this to STD. So I'm not going to anticipate more any bullish trades, especially that we are already in the premium zone of the daily range. The daily is still bearish. At this point, my weekly bias, my macroeconomics and geopolitics biases were bearish for this week. So I'm still cautious to anticipate this price to move even higher, but I don't know. That could happen. That might happen, but yeah, I'm not going to take any trades based from this and enter off of this, M15 swing and target 3RR. I'm not doing this. That could be, but I'm not I'm not taking that trade. The move has already done for me. I don't like to chase price when it's already extended out of the range. So yeah, going down on the M15. So okay, let me just tell you the trade setup that I would have taken if this price action right here happened during the London session. All right, because since the trade setup is pretty simple, that we took out this very important low, price created an H4 buy side imbalance, and we also have an overlapping daily buy side imbalance as well. So it's just pretty easy going down on the M15. So where is my entry going to be? My entry is not gonna be on this candle. My entry is at this break, this M15. Right there, because why this one? Because this M15 swing right here was the initial reaction, bullish initial reaction after tapping into this two buy side imbalances. And after that, we see that we have an M15 bullish imbalance, and price created an M15 structure off of that. So that's gonna be my entry right there, targeting this 50% on H4 buy side liquidity. So that's 3RR. I would also take this entry right here. M15, target this. and set the risk reward to minimum to 3 RR. This H4 right here is going to be my break even. Yeah, this could have been my entries if this price action right here happened during my my trading session. But since it did not, it, that's just it. Anything else? I think that will be it. So I'm not going to monitor and price. I'm not interested if this price happens to move to the upside even further. mm, I'm not going to chase that. I'm going to wait for another H4 EDA to form and trade from that. Take that H4 PDA as my trade setup and trade from that. But that's just that. Let's also analyze yesterday because yesterday was a US bank holiday. So I just analyzed market, but I'm still not interested to any price action. But let's analyze. And let me show you my trade setup that I could have taken if it happened during my trading session. So it's easy. Took out this PDL, previous data low. H4 structure has shifted, creating this very important and strong key levels. H4 buy side and sell side imbalance. Going down straight to the M15, so we can see look at this. Price is fractal, right? Price did the same thing. Created M15. It created M15 buy side imbalance. After disrespecting this M15 sell side imbalance, that is now overlapping with each other. So yeah, that's gonna be my entry. Could have placed it like this, stop loss at the low, target 3 RR, something like that. All right, so, but it was a bank holiday in the US, so not interested in this. These things happen, so it's fine. And what else? Yeah. So since the price did its thing, it already showed an extension to the upside from my daily bias, which is bullish. I am not going to be monitoring price during this long session, so I'm going to stay away from the chart and wait for another price action for tomorrow. So yeah, this is gonna be my analysis. Price could still respect this H1 buy side imbalance. All right, but H1, we now have H1 BSL. Price could potentially check out this H4 buy side liquidity here. And yeah, I'm just gonna let price do its thing. we have a potential H4 buy side imbalance to be created right here. This one got created for today. This is going to be the basis for my trade setup for tomorrow. All right, so that's about it. Have a great trading day, traders.